Hello and welcome, and look at this gorgeous image right in front of you. My name is Jamie. This afternoon Dave is on camera with me, and we're coming to you live from the top northeastern corner of South Africa with one of Africa's most endangered predators. And what a special sighting to share on this World Wildlife Day, where on WildSafariLive.com we are celebrating it by spending time with a critically endangered species, the African wild dog, or painted dog. And you can see how they've got that name. It looks as though they have been covered in splashes of paint. This is one of the most exciting creatures to see out here. You can see them walking through the long grass. They've just got up. They've been sleeping all afternoon, and they're about to go off on the hunt, and we're going to be trying to stay with them. It can be quite a tricky job sticking with a pack of wild dogs. They move off very quickly. Just quickly, while the pack is still just getting started, send through your questions in the comments section below. Otherwise, join us on WildSafariLive.com to get your questions if you've missed us while we're live. And as I said, World Wildlife Day, celebrating the signing of CITES, the Convention of the Trade of Endangered Species. A convention designed, or a treaty designed, to help to protect all of our fascinating creatures. Watch your heads. Jeff, you want to know what country is this? Jeff, we are in South Africa. Sorry, Dave, you alive? Are you still on the back there? Wonderful. Dave, we are in South Africa, so the top northeastern corner of South Africa, where we have one of the largest populations of wild dogs in the world, which still only numbers under 500. And you are looking at 15 of those 500, 15 of the some 200 in this particular reserve, which has the largest population in South Africa. The Greater Kruger National Park area, to be more specific, we are on Djuma, D-J-U-M-A, Djuma Private Game Reserve. You'll be able to look it up afterwards, but not just yet, or else you'll miss out on the action with the wild dogs. Don't disappear, dogs. They can vanish so quickly. They are the natural athletes of the African wilderness. Hold on and watch your heads. They are built to sprint. I've lost my earpiece. That's most unfortunate. Watch the thorns, everybody. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Tangled in thorns. Watch out. They're sharp. Oh dear. They're escaping us already. That's not good. Not good at all, Dave. Marianne, you say this is amazing. Marianne, it is wonderful. And just by the way, you're going to see me drive over some species of trees. There are young saplings that will pop back up afterwards. And we're going to have to do this to get to the wild dogs. I'm glad they've gone this way. It's really the easiest path they could have taken. There they are. There they are. Brilliant. Marianne, this is one of the most amazing things, I feel, the most amazing uses of technology to bring you a safari experience from the middle of probably one of the most quintessential reserves in Africa. Now, we've got to concentrate because the grass is so long at the moment that it is very, very difficult to see. So we're going to keep ducking and diving and going around trees and plants. Watch out there. You good there, Dave? It would be horrible if I took out my cameraman. Vanessa, you want to know what they eat? Okay, I can still see them. We're going to have to go round. Vanessa, they are one of Africa's most efficient predators. They will eat small antelopes, scrub hares, anything that they are big enough to catch. The bigger the pack, the bigger the food they can catch to eat. The amazing thing about wild dogs is their ability to run and run and run and run. They have phenomenal stamina, which is why I'm trying to go as quickly as I am to try and catch up with them. Here we go. There's going to be one just off to the left of us. I'm not going to linger for too long, so let me try and get a good view of him. There's two of them over there. There they go, through the vegetation. This is them being sedate. This is sedate movement for wild dogs. Usually we have to contend with a mad sprint. They are searching for for their afternoon's lunch. Copy that, thank you. Sorry about this, everybody. I have to chat to some of the other guides. Alvin, you want to know what are the differences between wild dogs and hyenas? Alvin, very good question. So the answer to that is hyenas are actually not dogs at all. They are, in fact, members of a separate family known as the Hyenidae family. So hyenas live in clans, not packs. They're dominated by the females, not the males. And all of the females get to breed in a hyena clan. In wild dogs, only the alpha pair gets to breed. There they come, there they come. Out into the road. Isn't this spectacular? Awesome. You can see there's another vehicle there of a tourist joining into the sighting. I love these creatures. They're so phenomenally beautiful and highly appropriate for our World Wildlife Day. Okay, we're going to stop here because they're going to all come out next to us. Isn't this beautiful? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All gathered together watching us. So they don't have jaws as strong as hyenas either. They have slightly weaker jaws. And they also very seldom scavenge, which hyenas will often do. Hyenas can hunt as well. Look at the splashes of colour on them, each and every one as identical as a human fingerprint, completely unique. There we go, crossing in front of us. And there's going to be 1 or 2 last stragglers as well. You are so lucky to see these animals. We hardly ever get to see them. And as I said, critically endangered in this area. Here comes a whole load more. They're crunching on something. I wonder what they found. We have a question from Sunil. You want to know, how do these dogs communicate? They communicate by making the most amazing sounds. There we go. There's one coming in front of us as well. So Sunil, they make these beautiful chittering, yelping sounds, as well as a whooping sound, a sort of a whoop, whoop, whoop. That's how they call to each other. And they don't have a particularly strong dominance streak through them. So whilst there's an alpha male and an alpha female, an alpha pair, we better go or else we're going to miss them. The rest of the pack are completely devoted to looking after the pups that the alpha male and the alpha female have. How special is that? To the point that when the alpha female has her cubs in a den site, in a termite mound, the rest of the pack will feed her. They'll go and catch something, eat it, and then go back to her and regurgitate it. I'm just being really careful because the grass is so long that I don't want to drive right up to a wild dog by mistake. I want to be really careful that we don't in any way frighten them. They're so difficult to see in this long grass. There we go. There goes one. In fact, there's quite a few of them. Vanessa, you want to know what are their natural enemies. Vanessa, they're actually quite high on the... Oh, we got one more. They're actually quite high on the predator hierarchy, Vanessa. So the only thing that's a really serious threat to them is a lion. And we actually on WildSafariLive.com, here comes one bouncing through. They're so athletic. We once had a very sad sighting where we saw a lion kill a young wild dog. That happens naturally out here. All predators will kill other predators if they feel as though they can reduce the competition. But a group of wild dogs numbering 15 strong would be able to even fight off hyenas. Everybody duck, watch your heads. We're racing through for one last view. Whoa, there's a hole. Everybody on board? Okay. All right, we are going to catch up with our wild dogs. In the meantime, when you join us on WildSafariLive.com, you will see mating lions. You will see these wild dogs again. But now we have run out of time. I've lost the wild. There we go. One last view of the wild dog disappearing. We'll see you on WildSafariLive.com. Have a fantastic day, everybody.